Do you know why we are poor as Kenyans? Let me use that term. Not even Kenyans alone, but Africa, why we are poor. It's because we have greedy leaders. Greedy leaders who don't care. The moment you give them power, they only enrich themselves. And that is why Donald J. Trump is against this and he stopped even funding the African countries. Because the moment you give them billions of dollars, they only loot and enrich themselves. Look at this vehicle of our president. I have two comparison. The first one is of our president in Africa, Kenya, President Ruto. Fellow Kenyans, the moment I will become the president in the Republic of Kenya, because I know I will vie, I will dismantle the presidential escort. That is the first thing. I'm telling you for free, and save this video. The least amount presidents will use is 2 vehicles. If you don't, up to you. The remaining vehicles should be taken away. In fact, preferable. Even 1 vehicle is enough. And 1 aeroplane. Why using large motorgates? Many securities. Why are you fearing Kenyans yet they're the one who elected you? Why are you fearing your life yet you don't pay this life? God is the one giving you life. Look at the vehicles president is using. You want to say, yet he's saying that there is no money to run the country. And these are the things which I keep on talking about in this broadcast, and I'm not afraid to say it. And even advising the head of state by saying that if it is a governor, let him use 1 vehicle. Members of parliament, 1 vehicle. The CSS, 1 vehicle. President, even 4 is enough. The issue of president using 50 vehicles, for what purpose? Are we being buried by vehicles? This is just wastage of taxes. This is just wastage of Kenyans' taxes, Kenyans' time, because you will only be luxurious in the vehicles, but you will not relaxed. You will not work to the people in the Republic of Kenya. And this spirit is in Africa. Today, I saw Museveni also saying that he feel pain seeing Ugandans poor. I wanted to ask Museveni, because I've done Museveni's analysis several times, but I say, let me just keep calm. Our president saying that way on his page, yet he knows is the source of making Ugandans to be poor by looting Uganda's resources and even taking resources, enriching himself with the resources. That is why he's staying in power forever, thinking that he's going to stay in power forever and dictating Ugandan as if power is made for dictatorship. It is wrong. In fact, even President Ruto is not supposed to stay in power for even 10 years. In fact, 2 years, the best for president, if that is possible. And if it happens I become the head of state, I will also dismantle that. Look at British Prime Minister convoy. Look at British Prime Minister convoy. Look at that. And it's very comfortable. And that is why these people are rich. They are very stable in the economy. They know how to use money as compared to our quack Africans leaders, including me. We only think that if I have 10 billion in the account, I only think of my family, my relatives, my friend. And I'm forgetting what Abraham Lincoln once said, that the government is made by the people, underline that, for the people. And the most essential thing which immersed me in the speech of Abraham Lincoln is made with the people. So with means you must be there. There must be Njoroge to vote for me. There must be Otieno to vote for me. There must be Mora to vote for me. There must be Kalonzo to vote for me. There must be Nanok to vote for me. So on and so on. And if these people have voted for me, then I have a task to do for them by ensuring that I make them to enrich themselves by not overtaxing them, by at least acting as a compassionate father to them and ensuring that things are okay and sorted out. What is wrong with African leadership? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Look at President Ruto's convoy. Compare it with British Prime Minister. British is a very known country. They have been in power for several times, and that is why they enrich themselves. Only Kenya, forget about Africa. Only Kenya, if we could have reduced corruption, if we could have reduced greediness, if we could have reduced anger, bitterness among ourselves in leadership, then this country is rich in mineral resources. I believe Kenya could have been the first country in Africa to use dollars and to be recognized by many, many communities globally. But because we don't think of that, we are only thinking on how we can enrich ourselves. Then to make it worse, we Kenyans, we are still clapping for them, because we are amazed on seeing the convoys. Why should you use 50 vehicles? Why should you use even 30 vehicles? MP is one. It's enough, brothers and sisters. The main thing is tufanyie wananchi kazi. I think, even if I'm not wrong, of Magufuli, I didn't see it more as compared to the current head of state anyway. But Africans are the same. Let us style up. Let us style up. You are not there for luxurious life. Even God is not happy with your life, because you torment people by even making them to use more taxes to fuel that your vehicle, the vehicles you are using. And that is the president only. You've not talked about MP. You've not talked about the CS. I want to call upon all leaders, please, let us have this brain of taking this our country forward. And let us avoid having what you call Neanderthal brain. We are only thinking just here. It is wrong. And after all, what do you gain when you pass using heavy vehicles? What do you gain? You are only making Africans to suffer. Let us think as Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we are remaining poor up to this moment. I rest my case at this point. If this video might provoke you, it's up to you. Each and every person have that freedom of speech. But you must prepare earlier. I also intend to behave like Trump. The moment I will get the presidency, that is the first thing, within 24 hours. I don't want to see convoys of president. That is the first day. I swear, if I don't, Kenyans, you should hang me. If I don't, you hang me. You either hang me, or you even, I urge the MPs, I will not even bribe them to impeach me. That is the first thing. President 4 is enough, if possible. But with me, I prefer, even according to the security issues, I know they will disturb me a little, but I prefer even 3 or 2. Nothing I will lose but to work for the people in the Republic of Kenya. I rest my case at this point. Bye-bye.